When you destroyed the final monster, the demon Tanzra's island emerged from the depths of the ocean northeast of here. Tanzra is underground waiting for his final battle with the Master. All right, let's go, Sir Nos, to the haunted land, Heim. This will be the last battle. All monsters will be completely eliminated from this world. Well, at least the non-human monsters. Are we ready? What do you think, folks? We ready? I think we're ready. Let's do. Now everybody is stronger and faster, including this dude. Ow. And we're going to use this on him because he's just so bloody mobile. Ah. Fucking hell. Screw this. I don't need the magic against other enemies, but I do against him because I just want to get through him quickly. Bye-bye, Minotaurus. Now it's Zeppelin Wolf. What an awesome name. Ow. Or I can reach you. Ow. And you're going to transform? Yeah. Oh, why am I swinging the wrong way? Come on. There we go. Not great, but done. Now it's Pharaoh. It's harder to time the shots. There we go. And then, I don't know, Fiery Wagon Wheel. I don't know what this guy's name is. Ow. Ah. Wow, down to 1 health. That's great. But we got him. This must be Kalia? Yeah, I'm not going to demonstrate right now because it'll kill me, but if you step under her, she drops like... Ow. Fuck. She drops immediately. She's much harder in this form. I'll show you now. Well, she won't interrupt her spell. Yeah, there's like much less time between when she drops. Everything is faster. But she's always, once you figure out her pattern, she's easy. Didn't realize I've been misgendering her all these years. I feel like a jerk. Ah, too far back. Still easier than the Sigma fight, though. Okay, ow. There we go. And last one is... I can't remember what this one's called. Watch for this one, because it's easy to get knocked off the edge. One more. There we go. Got a little bit over half a health bar left for Mr. Tanzra. Whoa, forgot about that. All right. Oh no! Look at that health bar. Gotta wait for that rib cage to open up. Kinda, yeah. Good night. We did it. We saved the world. Well, at least we saved the world from monsters. We didn't save the humans from their own backbiting and backstabbing and betrayal and boredom. Now the angel's talking real slow. The axe have been raised! Yeah, I don't get the title either. You've been a tireless master. With this, our current duties are complete. We have labored long and hard to help our people become free. I do feel a bit of regret that they will on longer... I never noticed that before. They will on longer need our help. Let's take one last look at each of the thriving towns we helped develop. And gave earthquakes to. Let's not forget that. This is Fillmore. Yeah, I know. I've been here before, man. Look how the people cleared and cultivated the land and constructed a prospering town. I cleared the land. They couldn't deal with bushes. Oh, okay, fine. Oh, yes. One of the men of Fillmore had the ability to predict the future. His ability helped save Fillmore. He finally gave his life for his town. I'm sure he expected that final fate. It's easy for you to say. From birth, all people are guided by a force called destiny. Because people are unaware of their destiny, they may not understand all that life has to offer. The man who quietly accepts his destiny is also the one who becomes a great leader and person. I don't know if I agree with that, Angel, but we can debate that later. Usually a razor will fit a different kind of bush. Hedge trimmers, but I'm gonna drop it. This is Bloodpool. The Red Lake has already returned to its beautiful blue color. Oh yes, there was an energetic boy named Teddy that we threw bread at from outer space. Sir Nos and I are supposed to treat all people equally, but since he was such a likable young boy, we never met him. So I'll take your word for that. He received much of our attention. Oh, do you remember the people of Bloodpool had to draw lots to decide who was to be sacrificed? Yeah, they did that without coming to their god and saying, hey, we're in trouble. They just decided, we're going to have to sacrifice some people. I didn't tell you, but I knew whose lot was drawn. It was Teddy. You should have fucking told me, Angel. So Yeti Yammy. This is the desert town Casandora. You can't really tell anymore. Now there is very little evidence of the once massive desert. This is the place that came up with music. People said they were drawn into the pyramid by its magical powers. But should we believe this? I don't know. People are dumb. The monsters living in the pyramid were nothing more than reincarnates of the human slaves who built the pyramid. Oh, they were? I don't think that's revealed in the game. Their spirits remained, drawing people's minds to the pyramid. Now the pyramid is sealed, and their souls saved. They will be reborn as human beings. Oh, so I guess reincarnation's a thing in this. Oh, we're going to Atos first. This is the volcanic town Atos. Or Itos, I don't know. I was so impressed by these people who tried to build homes in spite of the continuous lava flow and skullheads. Their leader passed from this life right before your very eyes. I am certain he dedicated his whole life to informing people of your existence. I hoped Atos would become a beautiful town, representative of his great spirit. This is making me have to talk really slow. And last we come to, or not last, but eventually we come to marijuana. This is the jungle town Marana.
I like what you got. Good job.
Oh, that's really quiet. Hang on, let me raise that up. But thank you. My, they've built so many homes on such a small island. I felt very sad when the town's two leaders were tempted by the wicked mirror. Mirror? But human beings have a tendency to choose the easier way when faced with difficulties. Yeah. Having seen the people's weakness, I felt obligated to lead them in the right direction. Yeah, it was all you, Angel. Way to take credit for it. North Wall. This is the last of our lands, North Wall. I felt a little guilty about letting people live in such a cold climate, but they successfully overcame many problems. Well, they had some help. Their two leaders were telling us that when they found the two initials on the mighty tree, ancient vandalism, they felt a certain affection toward what or who had left the initials. I think those two leaders were sweethearts who had lived here long ago, but were killed by monsters. How the fuck do you know that? Their spirits have since come to dwell in these bodies. If my story is correct, the sweethearts have finally reunited after a long separation. Even though they don't remember, isn't it a beautiful story? Yeah, it's a nice thought, but it doesn't mean it's true. This being so, it seems your people, as well as yourself, have had hard times. Cernos, why don't we take a look inside the shrine? You're driving this bus, so I guess we don't have a choice. There's no one here. They got what they wanted and they fucked off. In former times, people would call for you and ask for your help. This was literally just a minute ago, and this guy's acting like it's been years. As cultures and lands become more advanced, do people tend to forget those who helped them? But then, people may be most happy when not in need of help from their master, or when they have forgotten him. Should we yearn for a time when people will no longer need to ask for our help? I don't know, we could always go golfing. Yeah, kind of. We're going into space. All right. That's it. That is ActRaiser. Da-da. Pigs in space. It'd be cool if they'd had a whole series where he just goes from world to world helping people. But no, instead they had ActRaiser 2. You can go curling instead. Yeah, I could go back to North Wall and just go curling there. Now, I'm realizing something. I didn't have a backup plan. Shoot. Yeah. I'm not really sure what to do. Give me a second. Let me see what else I've got. ActRaiser 2 is... it's hard. Like, it's a challenging platformer. But not fun challenging. It's frustrating challenging. I don't like any game that just kind of... It restricts your movement. And it makes it difficult to do basic things like attack where you want to attack. Or even to jump where you want to jump to. Much like in this game, it kind of takes the... It has a similar style of combat. Only you have wings all of a sudden. And you can do like a neat downward slash, which is kind of fun, I guess. But the actual... it just does nothing for me. Because I guess I've mentioned a couple times, the action in this game didn't do much for me. It was the sim mode that was the fun part. And if and ActRaiser 2 just makes it harder, makes it more challenging, and takes away the one fun part of the game. So yeah, screw that.